welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a bed cover, then a box that goes right here. It's like a little toolbox thing, then it swings out. Here's my bed cover, then that box I was talking about. So there's hinges on it, so this way you can pull this lever and it's supposed to unlatch it and swing it out. Pretty cool with locks and everything. I put subs under my seat, so I ain't got no place for my ratchet straps and stuff now. So I gotta have a place for those. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to it, and hopefully I don't mess anything up. I got it all installed, and it don't look too bad. It could have probably went a little lower, but I didn't want it to drag across the bed. So I'll show you guys everything I did and how this thing works. So first, you can put a padlock right here. It's got this lever, you can pull it, then the whole box swings out. Then you also pick up one to remove the box. It has a lock. Then it's got a tray inside of it. I got it for my jumper cables and ratchet straps, stuff like that. It's got a weather seal on it. My only complaint with this box so far is the lock is just a little turny wing thing, and it goes underneath this piece of metal. Well, that piece of metal just slides into this groove, so if you pull up hard enough on the lid, it just popped out. So what I did was I drilled a hole, I put an Allen bolt, and then I put a nut right there, so this way it cannot pull up anymore. Alright, and the way this thing installs, I put my box on with this bracket, and then I put some underneath the box to keep it a little higher than the bed. Then I traced it. As you can see, my black mark around there, which don't line up quite right, but well, my bed shaped, it's the only way I could put it. So I traced it, got it how I sort of wanted it, how high. Then I drilled a hole. Then these are bolted on with these rivet nuts. I got this nifty little tool. It's got a bunch of different threads. And then they slide into here, then you push these nuts on. They show me your hole you drilled, and you squeeze the handle, release the handle, and you tighten it up right here a little bit more. Keep doing that until you can't squeeze it. So now there's nuts inside my metal. Makes it pretty nice, and they're pretty secure. So I had to do 4 over here, then 4 over here. I just did 1, then I went through and did the rest of them. And this one, I kind of messed up on the bottom one, as you can see. I should have did the same thing 1 at a time, but it works. So now, when you shut it, this bar right here kind of latches into this. Just like that. The kit that came with this came with bolts and some of these nuts. It came with this thing. So how this works is you put your rivet nut on here, put it in the hole, then you smash it down with this. So basically, as this pulls up and this pushes down, it kind of crimps it. It works. It's how I always used to do it, and then I bought that tool. This is like 30 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that on, I think, Amazon. I had a Jeep, I put body armor on it. I had to do like, I don't know, 50, 60 holes. So I bought this. Definitely worth it. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. It's 2 screws, and they're a T20. There's 1 plug-in. You just push back here at the back and pull it off. I'm actually gonna go ahead and wipe all this down because it's kind of nasty. This way the new steel seals up pretty good. I'll just take a dry rag for now and go around it once. After I get the biggest part of it off, I'll spray some glass cleaner there and try to do a little better job. The third brake light actually has 2 different functions. One, you hit the brakes, it comes on, and the second one, you hit it and it's supposed to pulsate a couple times and stay on. Well, you control that by a switch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug it in. Then I'm gonna flip the switch one way and see what it does. I'll show you guys when I'm done. It's currently on the strobe feature, which is the one I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Use the 2 factory screws. That's all there is to replacing that. Pretty simple. So I'll go and back up and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, that job's all done. That was pretty simple to do. It took maybe 5 minutes. So you have 2 screws that are T20s, 1 connector, and wipe down. Not too bad at all. Alright, now we're gonna get started on the bed cover. Probably be easier if you have 2 people, one on this side, one on the next side. But will get it by herself. So that's the bed cover. I didn't do any trimming to it because I didn't want to ruin anything. It works as long as I pull on the rail and push over on the bed cover. It kind of latches in place. But for the most part, it don't look terrible. It's kind of a higher setting one. It's not a low profile. I mean, it's not dramatic, but you get what I'm saying. So that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys liked it or learned anything, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you got any questions, go ahead and put it down in the comments. If you'd like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys next time.